Hey guys, so like everyone else in the country, I've got a cold and it's dragging me down, so I decided to show myself up with a bit of makeup. I've got a few new bits. I don't know whether, I can't even remember whether some of them have been shown already. My mind's all over the place. I don't even know whether you can even understand me right now, so this may just end up being a voiceless video with music where you just see me go every once in a while because I've actually spoken to you. It'll see, blah. It'll all depend on whether or not I can get my words out and whether you can understand me when I play it back or not, because my nose is blocked as hell right now, which I'm sure you all wanted to know. So my first product is going to be the Smashbox Photo Finish Blemish Control Primer, which is the green one. And I actually got this through the mail. I entered a competition to win a sample because I was interested to see how it was, and I've used it twice I think, and it's not actually that bad. I quite like it, but for now I'll be sticking with my e.l.f. primer for the simple fact that I can afford it a lot easier than a £25 bottle from Smashbox. And I don't know whether anyone else can tell, but the redness in my face has gone down because I've actually been put on some antibiotics to fight the acne that had risen up over the last year due to all the stress that I've been under, which is a completely other thing, and you never know, you may have a rant video to watch soon. But yeah, life hasn't been that fair to me as of late, but I'm getting through it. Okay. Foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me, which is in 120 Classic Ivory. I'm not actually that bothered about this. I know some people like it, some people hate it. I'm in between. It gives medium coverage, I think, but I haven't worn it long enough to know whether the shine control thing wears, because I only tend to use it for an hour or two when I'm going to a lecture or something. And I mean, I found it wears off fairly easily around the nose and my chin quite a lot, but I don't know, it's not something I'll probably buy again. I prefer my pan stick a lot better. I can't remember who that is by, because it's a cheap knockoff, but it's really good, so you know. I'll just finish off the foundation and then I'll get back to you. Now, just to cover some of the original redness, I'm going to use the Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer in 51. And when I first bought this I thought, well, I don't understand the hype about it, but now I quite like it. I reach for it more often than I ever realised or ever thought I would. And yeah, I'm not too fussed about the foundation just for the fact that I like a bit of a heavier coverage just because of the amount of blemishes that I am currently fighting. And my face had actually gone down quite a lot, but I've obviously broke out because I'm sick, so yeah. I was very upset about that because I've only been on the antibiotics for a month and they'd finally started calming down and slowly fading away, and then suddenly I become sick and they're all back. It's like saying hello to an old friend that you never want to actually see again. Then for underneath my eye I'm going to use my Garnier Pure Active 2-in-1. I'm not a great fan of this, I prefer the Collection concealer, but it's alright, it does its job. It doesn't crease too bad, so that's the best thing about it. But I prefer my Collection concealer for under eye. But I'm trying to get this one used up since I keep buying new things and not using any of my old things up, so I'm trying to break out of that habit. Because I simply can't afford to keep buying new things when I've got something perfectly good lying in the bottom of my makeup bag, screaming to be used. Just can't justify it anymore. And then for powder, I've been enjoying my Fashionista Shine Stopper. I hate the packaging of it just because it's in one of them, it's a sifter type package, and it just gets everywhere and it spills out the sides of the box and into my makeup bag, and yeah. I like the powder, not a fan of the packaging, but I am extremely heavy-handed and clumsy, so perhaps it's just me that despises it. Now I'm going to quickly fill in my brows with my Too True pencil in Ash Brown. Now that brows are done, I'm going to go to my e.l.f. cream eyeshadow in Dawn, and I haven't used this for well over a month, but it is one of my favourite e.l.f. products. It's just a taupey shimmery colour, which is just really nice for a base. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to zoom you in, but knowing me, I will end up ducking out the camera and you won't see a thing, so we'll see. Okay, so this is as much as I dare to zoom you in case I have to reshoot it again just because I duck out the camera, because I've done that once or twice before and it gets rather tedious. I think I've had to redo a look about 4 times due to me moving out of the way. Don't you hate it when you do a really nice look and then you can't remember half the shades that you use? Okay, so I'm just going to wing it now. I'm going to my Sleek Lagoon palette and I'm going to the shade Oyster, which is just a shimmery white. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid with an e.l.f. 150 shadow brush. And just packing that all over the lid, because this look was fairly light compared to what I usually do. Okay, now I'm going to go to my Sleek Showstoppers palette. I'm going to go to the shade Paraguaya, I think that's how you say it, and it's a nice peachish colour right here. And I'm just going to apply that on the centre and then blend it out right here. So 3/4 of the lid. Now to the same Showstoppers palette, I'm going to go to the colour Sparkle, which is a shimmery champagne, and I'm going to put this on the outer third. And then we're going to go back to the Paraguay shade and just put that again in the middle. And I'm just going to go back to that palette, and then on my little finger I'm going to take the colour Bohemian, which is this pinkish colour here. I'm going to put that very, I'm going to actually rub off quite a bit of it on my hand, just pat it off. And then I'm going to put that on the centre of my lid again, just to add a bit more colour. Now we're going to add some definition, and I'm still using the Showstoppers palette, and the Oh So Special, it is Showstoppers in here. Oh So Special, which is just this matte grey, and this is just going to go in the outer corner. And rather than doing it straight onto the lid, I'm going to wipe off quite a bit of it onto my hand. And then just for a tiny bit more of a darkness, I'm going to use the Ultra Matte's version 2 black shade in the Showstoppers, and again patting out for my hand before very lightly packing it into the outer corner. And then with the same brush that I used the Paraguay colour, I'm going to use that to blend out without adding any more eyeshadow onto it. And I'm just going to do my usual mascara routine consisting of Maybelline Great Lash, and I'll be back. Okay, so my cold decided to be a bitch and made me sneeze, so mascara went everywhere, so I'm not a happy bunny right now. However, I will carry on like a trooper. I've forgotten underbrow highlight as usual, so I'm just going to my MUA Undress Me Too, I think. Yes, and I'm going to the colour Naked. And I'm just going to put this under the brow. Okay, now for the fun part. This is the bit that I'm most excited about. I got a sleek palette yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. I got one of the Blush by 3 palettes, and it was in the damaged bin at Superdrug. And the only issue that I could see with it was that the cream blush had been touched, so all I needed to do was clean that, and then it was as good as new. And it was down to $4.50 from $9.99, and it's the pink lemonade one. So it has icing sugar, macaroon, and pink mint. And I'm going to take the pink mint colour onto my e.l.f. stippling brush. And I'm just going to blend that out with my powder brush. This has been my trick lately. For some reason blush has decided to hate me, and so I've had to keep going over it with my e.l.f. powder brush. Then for a highlight, going back to my old favourite MUA Mosaic blush in English Rose. So I just ruined my attempt at the different shade of lipstick. It just went terribly wrong, like most things today. So I've just gone over my mouth with foundation after rubbing off the rest, and I'm going to use my Body Shop lipstick, which is very nude and never fails. Then for a bit more colour, I'm just going to use my Revlon lip butter and dab that. That's better. So that is my finished look. I hope the video isn't too bad, but as I keep saying, I'm sick, so feel sorry for me. I expect to see a few more videos with the sleek palette. I might even do a review on it after this. Well, maybe not a review, but a swatch slash show and tell, because I just love these colours. Although I wish it was the lace palette that I've got damaged, just because I really want the rose gold shade, is it? It's meant to be a dupe for NARS Orgasm, and yeah, I really want that. But we'll see. I might do a bunch of mini videos, potentially. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life right now. So anyway, I will see you again next time, and I will see you again next time. Bye! So I'll skip past the foundation. So yeah, whatever you're doing, have fun and enjoy it, or I don't know. Ugh, I suck at happy endings right now. Don't let anything get you down, because that's my issue right now. So yeah. Oh, this is so cheerful. Tone deaf at the best of times, but with a cold, don't even want to know.